You know, I was going to follow a storyline. I was going to make this episode fail miserably. I was going to make the cliffhanger episode, the episode to show many characters meeting their ends, further and further raising the question whether this series will go on. I was going to potentially ruin this series by not even doing a full review at all. But I've decided that I'm not going to be a slave to my own restrictions. I'm not going to have an action-packed storyline where the final confrontation takes place. All this build-up, in my opinion, has died. I might as well have just killed the series now. But, if you're still watching this, and still eager to hear how this review of 3Pac's Rap God will go, then please, stay here, because my story will tie into that. My story as Druid begins with a competition between me and one of my good friends Toongriff. The competition resulted in a loss for me, and I had to do a reaction video to 3Pac's music. That video went through 5 different attempts before it became what I now call Episode 0. 5 different outcomes could have happened, and I personally thought it would amount to nothing, that I'd be a side channel to Toongriff for all my YouTube career, which, to be honest, I would have been fine with. At least I could have spent time gaming with a friend and not only keep those memories for us to look back on later, but also to share with the world so other people could see us laugh and laugh themselves, because that's all we really wanted to do, is make people laugh. I made the 3Pac reaction into a review because I decided that I needed a unique thing about me. I needed something to set me apart from all the other YouTubers trying to reach the top. I needed to do something that hadn't often been done before. That something was reviewing YouTube rap and original songs. Back then in April, I was concerned with subscribers. Back then, I didn't put much effort into what I did. Sometimes I really rushed those videos. When the first person to comment on the 3Pac review said Hoots detected, I immediately thought, oh shit, I better just quit now because here come the fans. But no. You know what happened? That person left a few suggestions. 75 Cent, 3 Chainz, Lil Nose. I did all of those and got introduced to a section of YouTube that was far bigger than I thought. I thought it was all 3Pac and some other people. I was wrong. Once I began in earnest, I began to build up a small but nonetheless rising number of people who cared about the content I produced, bad as it may have been back then, and stuck with it. And it gave me this wonderful feeling that I know I can never ever match alone. It gave me this feeling of importance, it gave me this feeling of confidence that for once I was being noticed by people who I didn't even know, and they liked what I did as a hobby. And then it hit me, I shouldn't be doing this for a subscriber count. I shouldn't be doing this to try and make money or to get attention off of someone else's work. I should do this because it's what I love to do and it's what other people like. It's a win-win in most cases. Sometimes I say something that another person doesn't like, sometimes I don't like a song but another person does. We know we're cool about it because we love to give our opinions on things, to critique them. It's who we are as human beings. So, with that feeling I received, I decided to look back on 3Pac with new eyes after I had uploaded the 75 Cent review on October 9th, 2015. What I realized changed me as a YouTuber. I had known of this important message before 3Pac passed away on October 17th, 2015, and the fact that I knew that message when he passed away hit me harder than it ever would have if I had still believed he was just an average troll. This review will be different. It won't be a lyrical review, it won't be a reaction, it won't even be my stick figure character saying things in his own mindset and storyline. No, this is coming from me, Ryan, not Druid, Ryan. Rap God was the height of 3Pac's career as a comedy rapper. He got the most attention from this video, and it was one of the songs that introduced me to him. I didn't like this at first. Toongriff and I used it as punishment, as I explained earlier. He was screaming into the microphone, he was all up in front of the camera, he was doing this ridiculous dance. The list goes on what we thought was wrong with it. But looking at the song now, I see it has importance. Not in the song itself, but in the video. The video is where the message gets across, and do you want to know what that message is? I'll tell you now. A lot of 3Pac haters said he sucks, say he should kill himself or go back to the basement. For a time, 3Pac actually considered quitting. Do you want proof of that? There's the video.
What's up, it's 3Pac. Just been really thinking about this whole rap thing for a while now. Thinking to myself, is it really worth it, or am I just wasting my time? A lot of people have been making fun of me recently. Some of the comments are just really starting to hurt my feelings. And I'm starting to think that this whole rap thing just might not be worth it, because it just might not be my thing. So I think I'm going to delete all my videos from YouTube, because no one really seems to like me that much. Most people just make fun of me, and starting to really take its toll on me. But if you were someone who really likes me, I'm sorry about this, but I think it's just for the better. It's for the better. Something that I need to do because it's not gonna work out. And I don't want the videos on the internet so people can just gonna make fun of me for the rest of my life. I just want it to stop. Sorry.
Yeah, we might never have seen Rap God or Rich White Man Mark Cuban or any of the newer songs had he decided to quit. He didn't quit though, and you can guess what happened. He started ignoring haters or actively making fun of them, or his fans would suddenly say Hoots detected or no Hoot giving allowed here. Zero Hoots was that message. And a lot of you guys are asking, well, what do you think it really means, Ryan? And I'll answer. Zero Hoots meant being yourself. It meant not caring what people around you thought of you or of what you were doing so long as you were doing what you love to do. Zero Hoots meant not blindly hating on anything you think sucks on first try because there could be a deeper meaning to it, a reason for why it exists that you just don't see yet. Zero Hoots is pretty much the reason 3Pac kept on going. He even stated in his lyrics for Damn It Feels Good to Be 3Pac, he said, and I quote, "Maybe someday they'll understand why I be doing all this." He didn't want the meaning to be spoiled until the right time, and maybe I'm going against his wishes right now, but this is the meaning. It means being the person you are, putting yourself out there for the world to see, to show that you're not guilty of doing what you love. You're not going to back down because someone tells you otherwise. You're going to keep doing you. You're going to embrace the flaws you have and make the best out of what you have. If you think it isn't good enough, maybe it's someone's favorite memory at the same time. I deal every day with wondering, did I do this right? What will they think if they catch me doing this a certain way? And it sucks. It sucks having that mindset. It's not something you can easily throw off, but so long as the message is understood, that makes life easier in many places. You don't have to live by Zero Hoots 24/7. If you did, amazing. You'd lead one of the happiest lives in the world. Would some people think you're arrogant? Maybe, but you wouldn't care since you wouldn't care what other people had to think about you because you're proud of who you are. This whole video of him dancing outside and rapping, you may think it looks amateur, but I would never ever be caught dead doing that. That took serious bravery, and 3Pac had that bravery. The courage to go out there, dance a little jig even with people watching, and enjoy what he did. And it paid off. This video is the reason 3Pac's legacy lives on. It is a video that caused many people to understand what his message was and promote it themselves. The next time you see someone saying Zero Hoots son or I don't give a hoot, please like their post or give them a high five because they aren't just promoting a catchphrase, they're promoting a message of self-confidence. It isn't often that you find something this enigmatic at first and yet seemingly simple to understand. That's why I'm not giving the song a score. I'm letting you, the listener, decide what to make of it after watching the video. Is it a message of self-confidence? Is it a troll statement? That's up to you. It's always been up to you. And so, as the end of a year approaches, and the final episode of Season 2 of Song Reviews closes, I wish you all a happy holidays, a great year, month, day, and night, and thank you. Thank you for giving this average guy the time of day. Goodbye.